In this one, I'm going to be replacing my stock Softail Street Bob tank for the 2019 Softail Slim tank. This tank is 13 litres or 3.5 gallons, and the tank that I'm going to be replacing it with is 19 litres or 5 gallons. So let's pop this one off and get the new one installed. So this is the 2019 Softail Slim tank, which I bought off eBay secondhand. This tank cost me $450 and it came in a matte black finish. So what I had to do was obviously send the tank away to get painted in a gloss black. And before sending it away, I ground off those two mounting tabs just here, which hold that center console, as I'm not going to be running a center console. So instead of that, what I'm going to be running is a length of the tank custom leather bib, which was made by a bloke named Chris, who has a Facebook page called 3 Mutts Custom, and he does amazing leather work. So be sure to hop on Facebook and check him out, and he's also on Instagram as well. Anyway, before whacking this tank on the bike, there's just a couple of things that I have to put on this tank to install the fuel pump, which matches this tank. I also have to put in a small retention nut just here, which the leather bib will mount to, and I also have to put some vent screws in the bottom of the tank, which I'll show you later on. Alrighty, so I've had a look on YouTube, and a bloke named Doc Harley, you're probably familiar with him, says that you need to disconnect your fuel pump and then purge the tank just to release the fuel pressure build-up. So what I've got to do is prop the tank up and find the fuel pump connector, which is just up and in here, and it's quite difficult to get to. And then once you disconnect that, put your tank back down. So to purge your tank, all you need to do is the normal startup procedure. So turn the ignition on and then turn the bike over. Obviously the bike's not going to start as the fuel pump's disconnected, so do this twice, and that should have released any excess pressure build up. So now we can disconnect the fuel line to the tank. So to disconnect the fuel line, all you need to do is pull up on that little collar and then pull down. And now you're right to take your tank off. And I forgot to disconnect this breather hose. And if you're just wondering, this is the fuel vent line which I just disconnected. Looks like a postie bike without a tank. So just for a visual, that's the difference in size. So what I've done is just mounted the tank at the back, and I'll be able to pivot the tank up without it obviously falling off as it's secured. And I'm just going to connect the vent hose and the fuel pump. Now the vent hose. Now the fuel line. Pull up. Snap it on. Now to secure the tank at the very front. Alrighty, now to install the custom leather tank bib. So I'm going to tuck these wings here on the side into the tank at the bottom. And because it's brand new leather, it's going to be a little hard to work. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'll bolt it down there. So I'm just going to tie down the front of the bib by running this leather through the front tank mounts. Alrighty, so that's the tank bib installed, and as you can see, I've just tied it off the front of the frame there. It might move a little bit, so I might put some double-sided tape under there, so obviously when it moves it doesn't wear away the paint on the tank. But I've got to say, I absolutely love the look of that tank bib. Alrighty, now what I'm going to do is just put the flush mount gas caps on that I purchased from the Harley Heaven website. So the first one that I'll be putting on is just a dummy cap, and that just goes straight on there. Just remove the double-sided tape, try and get it nice and centered. Just twist it in till it's nice and firm. Push down, twist it, and voila, done. Alrighty, time to fill this thing with some fuel.
See the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls.
So that's the Softail Slim tank installed on my Softail Street Bob. I'll add in the description all the part numbers which were required to complete this conversion. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.